let's open these. I've been super excited to check out my GTG minis since they came in the mail. And well, I opened them. I actually tried to film this video already, but I haven't really gone to fruition with it. So I got both sets of heroes. One is labeled as legendary and the other one is mythic. I couldn't tell you which one was which off the top of my back, though I think mythic and legendary. And this is the Urban Town set. All right, so a few things that really stand out to me is, for one, the price. These are, each packet is about $18 before tax, and I think you get free shipping with that. And the really cool thing about it is you get something like 80 or 90, almost 100 minis. Is like, and the reason I'm buying these 3 sets is because they have the best spread of characters to use as player characters, because there'd be any race and any class and any subclass and any subrace. And so I wanted to provide minis for my players that I could have in my portable D&D set, and they could have as diverse and strange of a cast of characters as they wanted to play, and I could actually provide minis for them to play those characters. And I really hope that buying this particular set of sets is the right choice. I could have gone with skinny minis, and skinny minis are about $90 for about 90 minis, give or take, which is still a really good value, but this beats that out. The variety, fantastic. The one thing I see as potentially being a problem at this point, at first blush, is these might be too dark because they're black outlined, whereas most D&D minis are white outlined. Got this suspicion that when I take them out, when I put them in their stand, their dark outline is actually just going to make them pop all the more. All right, so this, yeah, that's like almost like a drawing on a page. You got these bases that they come with, and I don't know how I'm going to feel about the bases. I definitely don't like the amount of bases I get. I get 8 small bases, and the problem is most DMs aren't trying to get only for player characters. Most people are going to want player characters and monsters and everything, and I just want PCs. Well, that's too bad. Pretty good. Let's see what we have here. We have halflings, we have monks, fighters, rogues, barbarians, druids, rangers, bards, more rogues, but now it's a tabaxi rogue. We got what looks like a sorcerer or a sorcerer tiefling. You usually have all these varieties. Oh, you got a paladin tiefling. That's not a contradiction. You got a Goliath, a dwarf. You got all these varieties, and they look. Oops, well, that's going to be a problem. If they're all always as easy to remove from their base, it's going to be a problem picking them up and putting them back down a lot. But man, it looks pretty good. And take a look. Okay, I like that they're double-sided in the sense that they have a back drawing and a front drawing. Pathfinder minis are more detailed and do not have that. And also the Pathfinder minis are like just a pawn shape, where these follow the outline of the characters, which I greatly prefer. So this is certainly the style of mini that I prefer. I don't like the pawn shape. I want it to be the shape of the mini. I don't love that. I wish it was in the base better. Okay, so we're seeing the limits here. Maybe it's just that piece. Let's try this little Goliath here. Okay, yeah. It might have literally just been this one base, because this guy, he fits in there nice and snug. Okay, snug enough. You've made me do something I really don't want to do. Arknight. Now the thing with Arknight is, where the other one is just a curve, it gives kind of like a little bit of a bow shape, and it's not big enough. So that dismisses that out of hand. What about my homemade foam bases? There, but see, it doesn't Holding, very good. Okay, what's a better solution? You have your standard playing card holder. Okay, how's that work? Oh, of course it works. Because it's designed to hold tiny, thin things and hold them upright. I don't like that it covers up the art. This works okay. If you drop it down too hard, it'll fly out of it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, but this will work. This works 10 times better, but it's ugly. Pick your poison. And the art is still nice, and I like the outlines. I think on a grid, it's going to really pop, and it's going to look really awesome and make the player's highlight. And the variety is insane. Like turtles and halflings, more turtles of different classes. It's got fantastic variety. And then the fact that I got the 3 sets is going to give my players even more variety to choose from. Got constructs. Oh yeah, they're going to get a lot of mileage out of these. Okay, let's look at these. Okay, so this is a different art style. It's a little bit more cartoony, which actually is going to make it a little bit easier to kind of see your piece on a table. So you got like a, that's not even a kenku, that's like a kiwi. Flamboyant tiefling, nice little tabaxi, dragonborn. Totally different art style, totally different vibe, but it's introducing a lot of the same classes and a lot of the same races, just giving you more variety to choose from. Now the urban town set is probably the least conducive of the plan that I had going forwards when I bought these, but is still a contributor on that front. And that is to say, there are pieces in here that are just obviously not, you know, player characters, but there are so many things that are good player characters. Like, okay, so these are just soldiers, but they could be utilized as player characters. Same with the thug, same with the dwarves. But as I keep going through it, you find more characters like these rogues, these artificers, these bards, just so many more figures that could make really good player characters. Like easy adventurers or barbarians. This person would make a good fighter or a ranger. So you can have pets. The value is fantastic. Highly recommend anyone on a budget look into the GTG art style. Really good. I'm loving it. It's so perfect that this one flaw is magnified because you're like, well, if only it didn't do that. GTG minis. They're great in every way. I hate that it has the drawbacks it has. And those are literally just the bases. The price is fantastic. It beats out Arknight, bar none. It beats out the cardboard minis. It beats out Pathfinder, but only just. But I think the value is so much greater because it's double-sided. You thought I forgot. These are good too. Good value, good quality, good stuff. I gotta add, I literally have 2 players play Kenkus in games that I run, and I got 2 Kenku. That's why I got these, is that variety. I'm DM Sleeper, that's actually my name. I hope this helps you craft your campaign.